What's good? It's Mox. So today we're gonna get a little bit controversial here. Today we're gonna be talking about the state of rap and how, in my opinion, I feel like rap nowadays, rap hip hop, has become a bit stale. Now I know this sounds bad because the last video I made was a video about a metal album, so by the way, go watch that. But I digress. But all I'll ask is you don't gotta agree with me. Again, I'm just a dude talking to a camera, so you don't really have to agree with anything I say. But all I have to say is, just hear me out. By the end of this video, you'll probably see the argument from what I stand from. So let's get into it. First, little argument I propose is that I feel like, in rap today, we kind of praise mediocrity. When you're probably asking, what do you mean by that? I feel like a lot of people are kind of passing off, mid lines and mid, bars over good beats, or, I guess mid songs or people that that you like and stuff. And I actually have evidence for this. We'll use Ice Spice for example. Ice Spice has been blowing up recently. She was actually named Billboard's rookie, hip hop rookie of the year. Congratulations to her. I'm not gonna diss her and say like, oh, she's bad and stuff, even though I don't really listen to her music. Her music is of course not my taste. But something I will say is that her music is the definition of mediocrity, because let me read some of the lines from her most recent song, Delhi. She's a baddie, she's showing her panty, she's thinking like jelly, 100 bands in Chanel, but I'm a shaking ass in the deli. That's to be honest, that's kind of preschool, lines right there. Rhyme, rap, blah, blah, blah. Now, again, am I expecting her to be like Eminem, lyrical, lyrical of a spiritual villain? I'm not really expecting Ice Spice to come out and be like all lyrical and stuff and be the next Eminem, but like, at least put a little bit more effort into the music, But again, it's Ice Spice, is anyone really, listening to her for music and her like, lyrical, skill? No. She makes music for her audience, and she looks good. A man like her. So, what do I know? So another argument I have is that I feel like rap nowadays is just lacking creativity, right? So let's be honest, right? You turn on the radio and stuff, you hear the same thing over and again. Chris Brown with the whole singing stuff, the same beat and stuff, and stuff you hear on the radio, it's just lack creativity. It's just the same over and over again. Like, I listen to the radio and it's the same song over and over and over again because there's just nothing new. And I feel like it's just because rappers just don't want to fray from what they've been doing because they're scared to try something new, because they feel like if they do something new, it's gonna be bad, they're not gonna make money, and their label is gonna be like, oh, that's bad, don't do that ever again, do the same thing over and over again, which just sucks. That's how it happens in the music industry. And one thing that I guess I can say that as a argument as to why rappers should do something new is because recently Lil Uzi Vert came out with the Pink Tape, his new Pink Tape, and when I listened to it, it was probably one of the most versatile thing I've heard in the rap genre. This man brought in bring me the horizon in a rap album, which in my opinion was Werewolf was the best track on the album. And they had freaking what's their name, Karate, that the J-pop band. And I'm like, dude, like, this is something that the rap genre needs. They need something new. They need to put some, little flavor into it. Not that, like, I'm not telling people to, like, oh, let's add some, let's add a rock band into the mix, like every single track, to make it sound unique. But just I'm just, what I just need is that I need, rappers to actually, add some uniqueness to their songs and their music, so that, it isn't the same thing, and, people aren't, because, like, another thing I'll talk about is that, the fact that rap hasn't been charting this whole year. Do you know what I just heard? I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. The first rapper to chart #1 on Billboard this whole entire year was Lotto. And she had to get a K-pop feature for that #1 charting. She didn't do it herself. She had to get a K-pop star to get on the Billboard chart #1. That's insane. With all the music that came out this whole entire year, and we're in like the last bits of 2023, it's right now that a rapper got the #1 spot. Does that sound concerning to you? It sounds concerning to me when you have other genres like rock, even fucking country. Who listens to country? They're becoming more popular. Even dead genres in rock, nu metal is becoming popular again, and it's mainly because of TikTok. But and that's not a dig at nu metal, because again, I'm the biggest nu metal fan there is. Like, like a lot of people, shit on Limp Bizkit, but I got like 3 songs from Limp Bizkit in my playlist. But that's besides the point. All I'm saying is that I feel like if people were just a little bit unique and creative, then we wouldn't have a problem with rap not charting anymore. Because, like, it's embarrassing how rap, even though how popular of a culture it is now, it hasn't been charting this whole year, and that's kind of sad. To add to that creativity part of it is actually some type of praise, because I feel like, while other people are saying to, like, the quote of, like, the usual rap image and stuff, people like Playboi Carti's whole album Opium. Like, I know a lot of people Opium is now pretty much a meme now. People like, oh, Opium, I'm so Opium, and pretty much, and I see the appeal. I like the appeal of Opium. Like, it literally is like this pseudo rock, punk, image that Playboi Carti and his band of misfits, Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely are trying to portray to these people, and people are liking it. Like, people are really, really liking it. Like, it's really popular, and I feel like, and again, also again, it is kind of cheesy, because it's the common trend nowadays where, like, everyone's like, oh, I'm a devil worshiper, oh, I love the devil, oh, I sell my soul to the devil so I can, and all that stuff. But, like, and again, it doesn't really matter, because that's just how people get eyes on them, because people are like just analyzing everything, like, but that's besides the point. But the reason why I think, like, Opium is kind of like trying to change the code of rap, because they're like bringing in people to a new set of, like, genre, like punk, and then while they can listen to Opium, it kind of just leads them into different vendors of genre and stuff, which brings me to my closing statement, which I feel like the way for rap to basically become less stale, other than your creativity and not selling to mediocrity, is also trying to, like, set people into different genres, so that maybe when some kid in their room is listening to some Opium, they can see that, oh, I like this music, and then find music that sounds like music by Playboi Carti that isn't rap. Probably go into, like, punk rock, nu metal, hell, even death metal. And they see that, and you're like, this sounds like Opium. How about I take this and blend it with this, and then we got new material, But that, again, is my opinion. I feel like again, there just needs to be something new to make rap popular again, because I mean, it is popular, but I just need rap to be more popping again and not, you know, be low on the charts. But what do I know? I'm just a dude talking to a camera. So that's about it. Just a little rant, little, you know, tad bit that I have that I wanted to say. Also, again, like I said before in the other video, I've been uploading a lot less because, you know, I have a lot of things to do in my just in my schedule, and then I just don't really have time to, like, you know, just come up with things to talk about. But, you know, with the Kai shit happening, I mean, that's content right there. But that's besides the point. I digress. So, and also again, it's about that time again where school is starting up, so most likely I'll go on a hiatus again. But again, like I said in the last video, probably the next hiatus will be forever, but only time will tell. Anyway, that's about it. Like always, like, subscribe, comment, share with everyone you know. And also in this one, in the comments, just share your opinions on how you feel like the state of rap is right now. Share how you feel. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you feel like, you know, rap is stale? Do you feel like rap is better than it has ever been? Do you feel like, you know, rap is bad in its nigga music? But I need chill. I need chill. Whatever you feel, whatever your opinion is, feel more than likely to put in the comments, and I'll most likely read it all and maybe reply to it. But, you know, anyway, that's about it. Mox.